good, huh? Yeah. Kind of zoned out there for a second.
Damn, Rico, you killing them.
Yeah, man, I'm good. Just thinking about something, that's all.
What's on your mind, huh?
Revolution. All truth here blowing of the trumpets. Whole world turning wild and rambunctious. No cut cars, I ain't with the dumb shit. I'ma whip it up, yeah, even with a bum wrist. Top notch with these inked-fied blotches. Now the news got the streets like a mosh pit. I don't rap on these beats, I just hawk spit. Luke 36, keep a Glock under my armpit. I've been feeling so at peace, but I'm militant. I've been drinking brown liquor, but I'm vigilant. Dreams of home, they took me out my habitat. Searching for the throne while I'm swinging with a battle axe. Keep it real with these women, can you handle that? I ain't into doing tricks, I'm no acrobat. I done seen kings fall like an avalanche. All you see is a head with a battle axe. All point with your heart on a dagger. My heart bleeds for my people, they don't fathom. And oh Lord, if they seen our pain, they be praying for these streets we came. Give me strength to release this game, so the soldiers will increase their aim. This world is sick and deranged, the Lord is kindling flames. So we breaking out these chains. Yeah, we breaking out these chains. It's revolution in my thoughts. Oh Lord, can you tell me what I'm seeing? It's revolution in my thoughts. Oh Lord, can you tell me what I'm seeing? Zoned out to the point I'm dreaming. I don't think you get what I'm seeing. See, it's the rise of the lost tribe kingdom. It's revolution in my thoughts. Sometimes I be in my mind, I be drifting away. Having visions in the flashbacks, but I'm pushing fast forward that it's real rap. I make music for the bust down Pontiac. Revolution in the heart where the struggle at. Revolution when you tired and keep coming back.
Damn, Rico, you killing them.
Yeah, revolution when they lie but you ain't sweating that. Revolution when you cry but you pass that. Revolution from the streets to a class act. Yeah, the truth, it done put us on a fast track. Back in junior high they did me like a lab rat. Popping Ritalin and Adderall. Revolution cause I don't need that at all. Let my mind run free like a catalog. So free like a bird in volcanic storms. Ducking fire from these liars in Babylon. War pain on my face, get my tribal on. I don't have no love for these mighty cons. No dialogue, I will live and die alone. Before I bend break a foe, truth being told. Let it elevate your soul, mental state is bold. Won't hesitate on goals, I ain't playing roles.
Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. And that track right there is called Revolutionary Thoughts. And that song is on my other channel called New Breed Music and Motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very interesting topic this evening. We're going to be opening up the lines tonight. And we're going to be talking about the world as we know it. If you all can see me okay, because it looks like it's a little bit of lagging going on in my end, I want y'all to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat as well. All right. But in today's video, brothers and sisters, we got to talk about how the world incrementally have conditioned brothers and sisters to become mentally unstable, mental illness, how the controllers behind the closed doors, how these demons, how these reprobates, how the Luciferians, how they actually condition the whole entire world to be mentally ill. We got to talk about that because that is part of end time prophecies, how people are. And the scriptures actually tell you the mental state behind people and how people become reprobated, how people become delusional, how people become downright out of their minds, brothers and sisters. And it's very select few people who can actually see. And it just so happens you living in a world where it seems that what's good is bad and what's bad is good. What is normal is often frowned upon. What's righteous is often deemed wicked and evil. And people's emotions have become distorted to the point where You living in a world where people just can't disagree with you anymore. They can't just disagree with you. No. When somebody has an issue with you and they disagree with you, they got to have meetings behind your back. They got to plot, plan, and strategize on your life. They got to do whatever they can to take you down just because they disagree with your walk, with your ideas, with your ideologies, with your perspective. It's to the point where people have to take action when they disagree with a person. They have to plot on that person. They actually want to see that person hurt. And if you look at society, society has literally conditioned us that way. Look at how this whole system is built upon a left right wing paradigm, where when you have a presidential election, you're going to have one side versus the other side. And if you look at some of the campaign trails this year, good gracious. Good gracious. I mean, they throwing each other under the bus. It's all about destroying someone's character. And if you look at the society we live in, that has become the norm with people. And it's part of a construct that they set up on purpose for this end time. All right. Now, I've been doing my studies, y'all. Y'all know how I do it. I've been doing some reading. I've been doing some studying. And I studied the top things, the top societal changes, or the top specific societal ways that can cause a whole society to become mentally ill. All right. I actually put this in a list. All right. I put this in a list of 4 components that society can introduce to the people to make them mentally unstable. All right. And I'm going to show y'all my list here. Number 1 on the list is meritocracy. That's meritocracy. All right. For those who don't know what meritocracy is when you teach society that they can be anything they want to be. And their success is predicated on how passionate and talented they are, on how much drive they have, how much energy they have. It's when you teach society that the sky is the limit. It's just all up to you. Now, I'm going to show you how that makes people crazy, how that can destroy a society. Number 1, it takes a belief in a higher power out of the equation. You believe that it's all on you. You believe that also if you fail in life, if you are not in a position you would like to be in life at a certain point of your life, at a certain age, you believe it's because you're untalented, or you don't have the passion, or you're lazy. And what it does is it equivalates poverty to some type of sickness. It equivalates poverty as evidence of damnation. And it creates a society where when you have people who are in poverty, the world begins to look at these people as the blame for their poverty. Now, this right here is mental illness in its finest. So now when you're looking at COVID-19 and you're looking at this coronavirus thing roll out, they're able to sit in meetings and say, okay, where these people are hit more because they're in poverty, which makes no sense. You're actually targeting the people in poverty, and you're looking at them as a cancer or a weed that should be cut off. When you look at that, that is absolutely psychotic, brothers and sisters. That is how Nazi Germany happened. When you start to look at certain individuals within a society as weeds that need to be cut out and torn out because they're the reason why the world is in sickness. They're the reason why the world is falling. And that's what meritocracy is. When you teach people that, listen, if you do whatever you're supposed to do in life and you follow your dreams, and you're not lazy, and you study, and you're talented. You can be whatever you want, which is not the truth. There are people who have a whole lot of privilege. All right. There are some people who do make it certain places with their talents, with their skills, with their abilities. And then there's people who simply have privilege. They have doors of opportunity that's often opened up to them, where they can make it certain areas that other people can't make it. So it's insane to believe that because you have poverty, then that means that those people are the weeds, those people are the cancers. All right. Now that's number one, meritocracy. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Number two, what did I write down? I wrote down individualism. Individualism. Yes, individualism. Now, often we speak about being targeted individuals. Often we speak about being in situations where we have to face the persecutions coming from the outside world because of our social, political, and religious differences. That's not individualism, although some would like to make you believe that. Individualism is actually when you believe that the whole world is focused and honed in on stopping you. All right. Now, what I mean by that is you are those individuals who have been targeted, but you let it pollute your mind to the point where you think that people determine if you can make it or not in life. Brothers and sisters, individuals can't stop you from reaching your goals. People can't stop you from reaching the next height and the next level. Individualism is also when you're self-centered, where you become selfish, where this society have taught everybody to be their own way and not think of everything as a whole. The thing about targeted individuals, which is interesting, the thing about brothers and sisters who are part of the TI community is we're actually deep thinkers to the point where we're thinking about what's the greater good for the entire world, for everybody. And that's what makes us different a lot of the times, is because we're not just thinking of ourselves. We're empathetic. We're thinking about everyone. And that's the reason why we don't quite fit in, because everyone else is actually into individualism, because society have molded them and conditioned them to be into individualism. So when you're thinking about everybody else and how everybody could be better and how things could be implemented and changed, the rest of the world are only thinking about themselves. And that's why we can't make a change, because of individualism. Number three, I wrote on the list. I wrote secularism. Secularism. Now, this is a double entendre. This is a double-edged sword in itself, because the alternative to secularism would be spirituality, the Most High, the heavenly realm. What God put in place would be the opposite of secularism. But they introduce these different ideas that they put into modern society, which basically allow secularism to be mixed in with the word of God to the point where it's causing madness within the churches. It's causing madness within the body of Christ. When you go to some of these churches, hey, they in there twerking and everything, man. Telling you the real deal. They got them celebrating Halloween in the churches. They got them twerking in the damn churches. They got what you would call secular artists going in and out of the churches. Now this causes straight up madness right here, because you can't really find that divine spiritual clarity, because the secular world has actually bombarded with the Most High put in us. The Most High God is the only thing that's going to keep our minds clear. So mixing the secularism has caused madness. And these are just some of the things, right? The last thing I wrote down is the media. That's right, the media. Yes, indeed. Media is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. When you're looking at the media, you're hearing Hegelian dialecticas. You're hearing lies. You're seeing magic. Hollywood. For those who don't know, they practice burning Hollywood in Wiccan circles. It's an occult practice that cause one to hallucinate. So the media is probably the most powerful entity that made the whole world absolutely insane, all the way to the point where people are believing lies. And the media have conditioned the whole world to believe that this kingdom, this current moment, this modern society is going to be here forever. They made us become complacent. They made us believe that nothing was going to change, that recompense wasn't going to come, that the Most High wasn't going to judge. Most of all, the real reason that you see all these Karens running around, the real reason why you see all these hoax and media propaganda spewing into the airwaves, the main reason is because they know that this kingdom is falling. And the same people that they targeted, the same people that they destroyed, the same people that they enslaved are taking over. And they know it. There's nothing they can do about it. It's nothing they can do to stop it. They know that these people have awakened. They know that they can't stop. They can't stop it. They can't put a lid on it. And they're going crazy. The demons that dwell within these people are flipping the lid. When you see those Karens on the streets, those are demons. Those are demons taking human form. I seen a clip earlier. It was a Karen. She threw a bottle at a woman while she was jogging. No reason. Just started cussing the woman out. The lady was just going crazy. You could tell she was demon possessed. Without a shadow of a doubt, she was demon possessed. And I was like, man, we in those times. And I want to go to a source here. I want you to hear this lady putting a Karen in her place. Because this is the reason why these Karens are losing their mind. We got to talk about these Karens real quick. I want y'all to hear something. Now I want you to keep in mind what I'm about to play. I don't agree with all of the language. All right? I don't agree with all of the language that the young lady is using on this plane. But I want you to hear what she's saying to this Karen who is basically harassing her on a plane. Because we could talk a lot about mental illness, but we got to address the elephant in the room. It's mighty strange how this COVID-19 just started targeting a specific race in the earth. It's mighty strange how people who live in impoverished areas have been targeted. It's mighty strange how all of this have somehow translated into racial profiling, laws being put on the books that almost allow pedophilia. Like, what is the meaning of all of this? We're going to get to it. I want y'all to listen to this clip here.
I need to get to my ma'am, I need to get to
She want me to go to jail. Y'all see how she antagonizing me?
Valerie.
Y'all
see how the lady doing me. Look, and then she coming. Look, all I'm trying to do is use the bathroom. But the lady is getting aggressive with me.
You're not listening. Go to
I'm not a child. I'm grown. I'm trying to use the bathroom. The lady is coming. I see the bathroom. Now she needs to get to her door. Can I get to my bathroom?
No.
What do I gotta listen to?
No, I was blocking you.
What do I gotta listen to? Are you my boss? You are white privilege. You're not my boss. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, thank you. You're not my boss.
I need to.
And you're not my boss. You're white privilege. Sit down. You don't have privilege over me.
Oh, I don't.
Thank you. You have privilege. No, but all of a sudden you gotta go back.
Now listen, let me explain what's going on here. And I can't show it for copyright purposes, but what you have here is a lady on a plane, a sister of color. She's on the plane here, and she's basically trying to get to the restroom. And a white lady, Caucasian sister, she basically blocks her off, and she's pretty much trying to antagonize her. And one of the TSA agents and whatnot, she's trying to, well, the flight attendants rather, she's trying to basically get to her office, but she couldn't wait till the lady gets to the restroom. All right?
Here. You wait for me to get to my bathroom and have respect for me like we've been having.
Call them now.
Call them.
I need to
Call
get to
them.
my door.
Good. And I need to get to my bathroom. So you wait and respect people. You have white privilege and it's not here. It's over with. It's 2020.
Yes, it is.
Wake up. You got a mask on.
Yes, I do.
So you're under the government too.
It's 2020. Wake up. That same privilege and rulership and dominion that people believe that they have over God's children is gone. You no longer have that control anymore. Wake up. Either you're going to get with us and allow the Most High to change this world and put the proper people in leadership, or you're going to be destroyed. I don't know no other way to say it. And I don't care who takes offense to that. All right?
Confined, and you don't have white privilege anymore. I'm a queen. California. She was from a black queen.
Okay, well, I need.
She says she's a queen, and she's right.
You don't talk because you so privileged that you got to get to somebody else and tell them you're not listening. I don't have to listen to you.
Then go to the bathroom.
You don't run me. You go to the bathroom. You shut up and stay in your lane. You have nothing to do with this, little girl. I'm not talking to you. Listen to your mama. She should have told. I know you don't care.
Now listen, I know a lot of y'all like, man, why she doing all of that? Listen, people are tired of being messed with, man. Our people are damn tired of it. It's funny how somebody can come at you sideways, but then when you start clapping back at them, they want to look at it. Listen, how much do you expect God's people to take before they start snapping back on your ass? How much do you expect? I mean, seriously. They always demonize us in public. Oh, why they acting like that? Leave us the hell alone, and we won't be acting like that.
You so grown.
Ma'am, I need to get to my door.
Okay, thank you. And I need to get to the bathroom. Like I said, y'all don't run people.
And now they trying to act like they ain't do a damn thing. Throwing stones, hiding their hands. Now they trying to act like they ain't just harassed their sister. But when they seen she had that clap back, then they want to act a certain way.
You don't run America, you run yourself. So get off your little mentality that you better than somebody, because you're not. Thank you, That's what I say. See this little shit right here? This whole little mentality. But you need to understand, you don't run America no more.
Everyone's needed.
Said you don't run America no more. They never did run America. This place been ran by spirits and wickedness and principalities in high places. It been ran by demons. This been a spiritual war. They don't run America no more. The children of the light are waking up. Now the demons are getting afraid. And they feel like they losing grip. Because listen, we're not afraid. We're not afraid of these people no more. This ain't no damn slavery. We're not in slavery no more. We're not going for it.
This time.
That shit
Take your
police. And guess what? When I was 14, they said, oh, you people are so enslaved. I slapped the shit out that white bitch when she told me that all y'all white people was going to say. And that's I got off that bus in Richmond, California. So you can think all you want to. All y'all people is all the same. That's what y'all teach in your house. But black people don't teach that hate in our house.
And she's right. We don't teach hatred in our house. But there is people who teach systematic racism. Because if it wasn't the case, it wouldn't still be happening to this day. So you can say what you want to say. But this is straight up mental illness that you find a need to go out of your way to go mess with somebody based on their skin color. That's mental illness. In a land where it's supposed to be home of the free, land of the brave, it's supposed to be equality, it's supposed to be all of that. Understand this, equality is mental illness as well. We know that there's no equality. We can't expect these people to look at us as equals in a land that they run, that they were given. We can't expect them not to put up a fight while they're losing this land and losing their dominion and rulership. But damn it, you got a choice to make. Either you're going to roll with us or roll under us. That's what's happening in this world right now. The Most High is working right now.
You need to understand that. Yeah. We don't teach hate in our house. Y'all teach hate in your house. Y'all narcissists. But you ain't gonna play that shit with me, yes. Because I'm not a slave. I never came from Africa. I'm an indigenous person to this country. You shut up. Let me tell you this.
Look, she said, I didn't come from Africa. I'm indigenous to this country. I've been here. This is my land. Yeah, there were people who were already here. Don't believe that everybody who's a child of Israel came through slavery. Didn't happen that way. So these same people who feel entitled, they need to be retaught and reprogrammed. You're mentally ill. How can you be every damn body in the damn world? These people think they Egyptian. These people think they think they the Aztecs. They think they Africans. They think they Moses. They think they Jesus Christ. They think they every damn body. Who are you people? And I'm speaking directly to those racist, prejudiced, redneck people. All right? That's who I'm speaking to right now.
Yo, what your mama taught you. Let me tell you the truth. I'm the queen in this motherfucker. You understand me? You came from my color. Black make every color. You understand me? Black make every. Your people are going extinct. And that's why you're mad.
Now,
you can't procreate. That's what.
Now, listen. In the hood, you got abortion clinics. In the suburbs, you got fertility clinics. The reason why you got so many missing women right now is because our women hold the procreation gene pool. Yeah, they hold the genes. They're the mother of life, the creation. It comes through our women, the Eve gene. You can get any race out of the black womb, any race. And guess what? Science proves that. So listen, why are you hating the people you came from? You are mentally ill. You hate your own, you hate where you came. You hate yourself. You hate yourself. All right?
Eugenics was about. That's what eugenics, the Darwin theory, because y'all know the truth. I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life. You're mad because only black people have the genes to procreate. And y'all know the truth. You come from me. A black person can make any color in Africa, white with blue eyes and blonde hair, just like you. Have a twin, one my color and one your color. It's called Esau and Jacob. You be quiet.
Oh, it's called Esau and Jacob, right? It's called Esau and Jacob, which was the two progenitors of the main pieces on the board, which is black and white. Jacob being a progenitor of the Shemitic races, Esau being the progenitor of the European races. All right? Now, the Bible tells us that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the world to come after. Absolute truth. Right now, we in the last days. Esau's kingdom is falling. They're running out of time. They're going crazy. They like, man, we got to ramp this up. Man, we got to go to every hood. We got to start doing COVID testing. We got to look at their DNA. We got to do whatever we can to destroy these people. Yeah, we got to start. Listen, it's punishment time. Take all the basketballs off. Take all the basketball hoops off the court. Stop letting them get exercise. Close all their gyms. Shut every damn thing down. Because these people are waking up expeditiously. Also, the Bible says the Most High hates Esau. Hates Esau. Now, of course, I'm not here to speak separation, divide and conquer, racism, none of that, brothers and sisters. I want you to understand that there'll be all nations, all kindreds, all tongues that will inherit the kingdom to come. But there will be order to it. It will be order to it. The same way Esau ruled this kingdom, Jacob is ruling the next kingdom. And people got to get in line with it. Listen, the quicker people start getting in line with it, well, what's happening, what God is doing according to these scriptures, the quicker people get in line, the quicker people will stop losing their damn minds. Soon as you start understanding prophecy, the confusion goes away. Because listen, God's people are not going crazy. We sitting here looking at the world and we're basking in the fact that we got next. We just looking at everything fall the hell apart. We looking at everybody go crazy. We looking at a system fall. We looking at a total debacle, an economic collapse. We looking at food shortages. We looking at the whole world in moral disarray and decay. And we like, damn. Ha ha. Yup. Yup, we about to rule this joint. Oh, man, you heard what they did today? Oh, man, them people out there crazy. They passed what law? Oh, they got wildfires all in California right now? Oh, yeah? You know why they got all on wildfires? God about to judge them. Oh, they had an earthquake where? Oh, hey, look, every day that go by, it's about to be our time. Every single day. I see it clear as day, man.
Yeah, for real. And I got the promise to my people. And you mad.
And you mad. We got the promise to our people and you mad. Karens, you mad. Government, you mad. You big mad. Yeah, you are. Put everybody in punishment. 6 feet apart. Everybody go in the house, quarantine. No, we got to figure this out. Let's go back to the drawing board. Oh, they're exposing it. They know it's a hoax. What are we going to do next? Oh, they're not taking no damn vaccines. We're going to have to force them. They ain't taking that. We got to think of something else. These people are losing their damn minds. And we're just watching it. It's crazy.
Because the promise is coming. You understand me? You can take me to jail. You're mad. Go ahead. No, let me let my people know the truth on it.
Because the promise is coming. Yeah.
Motherfucker. Esau and Jacob, you mad because the promise is coming to my people and you think we stole the birthright? But it's, shut up, bitch. It's coming to us. It's coming to us.
Yeah, you think we stole a birthright? Nah, it is what it is. You can drive yourself crazy all day. You can hate us all you want. But to show you how disturbed these people are, the same people they hate is the same people they mimic, is the same people they had raising their children in slavery. The same women that you hate is the same woman that you allow in your home to actually nurture and raise your children. That's a love-hate relationship. That's psychotic. Either get your mind right and say, you know what? These are the children of God. These are the children of the Most High. I don't give a damn what race you are. If you are a black person, you need to know who the hell you are. Then you can start taking responsibility for who you are. Then your character can change. Then you can start walking that walk, being who it is you were sent forth to be. The Karens, They're going crazy. They're walking around. I'm talking about demonically possessed. But when the spirit of the Most High clapped back, I've never seen Karens get this humble. All the videos that I've seen with people dealing with Karens, until I seen this woman right here start speaking that biblical truth, I've never, ever seen no Karens get quiet. Usually those demons just start going crazy. Nah. When the word of the Most High hit, that's it.
You understand me? You can't do nothing about it. That's why y'all so mad. But this whole corona shit is all about is that God is coming back for his people. And I don't give a damn. Keep playing. And when it comes, y'all gotta get this racist shit out of here.
And when it comes, y'all gotta get this racist out of here.
Because if you don't, you can't accept the Lord Jesus Christ. And I don't give a damn. That's what it's all about. Because he looks like you and he looks like me.
All right, so the security guard comes and he's a black man. And she's like, he looks like you and he looks like me. It is what it is. And that's real talk. Because listen, everything that's going on in the world is because these people are afraid. The reason why they started to condition everybody and try to make everybody confused is because they are panicking. All right? They're panicking. And listen, we're going to go to some verses because we in those days. We in those days. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they shall believe a lie. Because they won't accept the truth. Because they have no love for the truth. The Most High God will send them a strong delusion that they'll believe a lie. This COVID stuff is a damn lie. I don't know how simple to tell you. It's a lie. Yes, it exists, but it's basically an over-propagated code. It's a lie. It's a way to pass certain laws. It's a way to gain certain control over the public. It's a way to promote fear. It's a way to crash the economy. It's a lie. But since people don't love the truth, they'll be under a strong delusion where they actually believe a lie. They actually believe it. With all their heart and their soul, they believe this damn lie. People are afraid to play with their kids. People not having play dates right now. People are terrified to go places just because they believe a damn lie. To me, that's mental illness. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's mental illness? Let's look at it. Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 3. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. That is the exact time that we're living in, brothers and sisters. Every line in every bar that we're definitely living in perilous times. You got food shortages. You got pending wars. You got all types of agriculture falling apart, dwindling. You got violence breaking out. Can you believe it? We still got protests going on. Do people even know why they're protesting at this point? You got race against race, fires being started. It's perilous times. It says men will become lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. How many men you see these days who are just lovers of themselves, just lovers of themselves? They're so arrogant. It's all about what they got. All these brothers with so materialistic. All of this vanity. Everybody's so vain. How can you be so damn vain in a society that's falling apart before your eyes? And everything that you have is practically a mirage. Here it is. You still got people bragging about cars and clothes and shoes, and it's all just a figment of your damn imagination. You still got people who are high-minded, despising those who are good, just utterly despising people who are righteous. They don't even know why. They feel like they got to destroy somebody who's righteous. And listen, it ain't too many people in this world who are putting themselves on the line to speak truth. But the little people we have, it seems that the world has to tear them people down. I mean, damn, you only got a few. It's like in our communities, we only got a few leaders and upstanding brothers and sisters who actually represent the people, who actually would die for the people. But before those people even make it to a level of success that they should obtain, our own people tear them the hell down before they make it. That's because people despise those who can do good. And that's because society have conditioned us that way through meritocracy, individualism, through secularism, through media. Those are the four weapons that they use to make us hate, which is good. All the way to the point where if we disagree with something, we got to tear that person apart. We got to destroy and kill that person. That's the mentalities. People have become traitors, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. It's all about sex, food. You got all these mukbangs, right? You got all this pornography. You got all of these brothels and whorehouses and strip clubs. Men have become lovers of pleasure, and they just completely threw the Most High out of the picture. People love to gratify themselves. People have become dopamine addicts, addicted to the dopamine rush. Truce breakers. Nobody's word means a damn thing. Listen, all you men watching this, your words is all you got. When you say something, you better do your damn best to do what you say. Be a man of your word. Be a man of integrity. Be about something. And it don't matter who you dealing with. When words fly out of your mouth, know that, listen, you got to be held accountable for what you say. You got to be about what you say. You can't be a truce breaker. People are false accusers, quick to spew out somebody else's business and not even know if that business is true or not. You know how many people just spew out false accusations all the time, like in normal conversation? This is mental illness. When I think of mental illness, everything that this Bible is talking about, I think is mental illness. High-minded people. Everybody's on a damn high horse. Everybody got all the answers. Nobody's wrong. Nobody can ever be wrong because everybody's always right. You know? People are so high-minded to the point where if you say something to somebody in an act of correcting them, they don't know how to take it. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Now, what's a form of godliness? A form of godliness is what you see with all these spiritual teachers. Yeah, they're well-spoken. They're articulate. They can talk to you with peaceful words. They got a form of godliness, but they deny the power of the Most High. What God are they serving, brothers and sisters? How are we so blinded that a person can stand before you and use some words and use proper etiquette and make you feel good and tell you sweet things and make you feel a certain way without even telling you what God they serve? I serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I serve the Most High God that's not attached to any idols. I serve the God of Israel. That's the God I serve. What God are they serving? What God are you serving? Do you serve God? Do you serve the Most High at all? Do you know who it is you serve? People will say, oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Many people going to say, Lord, Lord, Lord. And the day of reckoning, He's going to say, depart from me. I never knew you. Mental illness. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, what we just read, is the world you live in. Truce breakers. People who don't have natural affection or natural love. False accuser, incontinent, fierce, despisers of good, traitors. In the call-ins tonight, I want brothers and sisters to talk about how we can maneuver among these type of people as people who can see. And I want you to also evaluate yourself. I want you to evaluate yourself before you call in to say, hey, am I one of these type of people? What could I work on? So it's not like we're condemning brothers and sisters with the edification. When you call in, I would like you brothers and sisters to come up with some proactive solutions. I want you to be prepared to edify the people who are listening. I want you to have some proactive solutions how we can maneuver among the people. Because listen, what that sister on that plane did was she just kind of went off on a tangent with the truth. She knows the truth, so she went off on a tangent with the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. It was liberating and it stopped those demons. How do we maneuver among those individuals who are these type of people? How do we maneuver? And also, I want you all to put this in a perspective too. Let's say that we're working with limited time here on this earth. We're all working with limited time. Let's say we got a year left. Let's just say that. Of course, we don't know the day nor the hour that the world is going to end and Christ is going to return. But let's just say hypothetically, it's just a hypothetical, okay? Let's say hypothetically, the world is going to end in 10 months. What can we all do to be right for the Father in 10 months? On the day of judgment, when we stand in before Him, what can we do in our personal lives to prepare? What is it? How can we destroy the spirit of procrastination? Because there's some preparation that we all need to be doing, including myself. What are some of the things that we can do to prepare for the world to come, to be right for the Heavenly Father? And how are some ways that we can maneuver around these wicked individuals in this day and age? where people are literally coming to attack brothers and sisters in the truth. And yes, it has become race specific. This COVID-19 thing has now become race specific. So if you're a person from the diaspora, if you're a person of Negroid descent, tonight is your night to call in. I know we have people from all races, all nationalities, all colors and creeds. But if you're a person from the diaspora and you got to maneuver, especially if you got to maneuver around a lot of people who frown upon your skin color, I want you to go ahead and call in. I want you to call in tonight. The number is in the description box for the call-in. The number is 470-363-1168. If I have any moderators in here, go ahead and put the number in the chat. We got Baltimore, Maryland in the house. Shalom, you on the line.
Hold on, man. I don't hear you. Should I keep my speaker on? Hold on, man. I don't hear you. Yeah,
Brother,
I got you now. I got my speaker on.
you gotta turn it down, brother.
All right, there we go. I hear you. Yo, peace and blessings to you, Shalom.
Peace and blessings, brother.
Calling from Baltimore. I give thanks to you, man. You know, there's a few YouTube channels that I check. You one of them, you know, and I appreciate this dialogue. It's my first time actually breaking Shabbat to, you know, to really sit in and call.
All praises to the Most High.
What you're saying, you know, first I'm gonna say this, man. In Baltimore, man, you know, we started a community, just to speak straight to the point, you know.
Okay.
5 years ago, I left my Social Security Administration job, you know.
Okay.
Just walked out, man. I couldn't do it anymore. I was there for 11 years. My born name is Jason Jackson. I'm gonna let you know my born day too, in case anybody want to check this story. May the 8th, 81. You can go to Maryland case search for everything I'm about to say. Had a situation. My son is in South Africa. His mother is an also woman. You know, she told me that she had been hired by the CIA to because of the things I was posting on those federal computers at the time.
Okay.
Come to find that, you know, the circumstances was my son come. He's 6 years old now, but my name wasn't on a birth certificate, and it came to a space where I held firm, man. You know, February 2015, I had a situation where, you know, I recognized that my son was attempting to be taken out the country, and, you know, I held firm, drew a line, and refused to allow the system to take him. So in that case, you know, I got a first and second degree assault against the Baltimore police, where I pulled the trigger on a gun, and the gun didn't fire. You know, it was divine intervention when the police had come into my house, no warrant, no anything. For that case, I gave all the information. Go to Maryland case so that you could see that, man. The spirit, the gun didn't fire, and our police officer who entered, it was 3 behind him. Everyone left. They ran out the room. When I saw the gun, I could not.
Hey, brother, you losing. The phone is breaking up a little bit. The phone is breaking up.
It's probably because I'm close.
No, but
speakerphone. Is that better?
No, but I hear what you're saying, because that does tie into what we're saying to a degree, because you're speaking about. I'll speak straight to the point. So anyway, right now in the city, you know, 5 years, you know, I separated from the system because I recognize that, you know, the solution we had talking, man, is about walking the walk right now. Absolutely.
It's a situation where I realized that it's not talking anymore, it's about doing the works.
Absolutely.
So, you know, so in this 5 years, man, I recognized the only battle we had is with ourselves. You know, it's really about, because even to be in that position is about a situation that I have created. So, you know, I really taken the time to go on myself, man.
Absolutely.
Went to therapy, all these things, Tai Chi, but I refused the medication. So I've been doing, you know, going inside, man. And that's the thing. Most of us, you know, we externalize, we projecting our dysfunction because we're coming up in a system where we all are subject to dysfunction on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's something that we have to take the time to heal ourselves, because particularly the men, because the system is, the attack is on the woman, but in order to get to the woman, you have to go through the men.
Absolutely.
So it's something that every man, that sister Queen of Four, she has a book, Man, Heal Thyself. And it's something that I recognize because we have to do it first, because we have to protect our women, because the women are the first teachers. And what's happening is we're in a situation where we're broken down. We have a situation where our culture is a culture of prostitution. And it's like we're selling ourselves, we're the world's prostitute.
Absolutely.
And when we're the head, the tribe of Judah is the head tribe. And when the head is out of order, the body is going to be out of order. And the leader has become the follower. We are following the followers. And it's something, that's why everything is in a rest.
Absolutely.
But like I say, 5 years, man, I have been on this journey of self-healing. And to speak to right now, you know, my spirit, when all of this foolishness starts with all of this, I won't even give it no name. But in March, when all this situation starts, man, you know, I have refused to take, I don't wear no mask, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear no mask. Did it one time, you know what I'm saying? In regards to going into a store being, you know, told to put a mask on. But even in that situation, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a mask on, I'm going to treat it that way. So, you know, I ain't gonna speak on that, but
you know what, brother? Let me applaud you for. I know, not to cut you off, brother, but there's a lot of people calling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pray to y'all, man. Pray to y'all. I'm gonna get this point, and then I'll be done with it. I thank you for your patience. Apologies, though. But we started a community. We started a city garden here in Baltimore, man, 26 in North Charles Street. You know, when all of this started off, and we just did an event on Sunday, man. A community. Me and my brethren, Ross Melcool. You know, if you go anybody in the Baltimore area, if you go to 26 in North Charles Street, you can see the mural on the wall. And we started this herb garden because it's something we have to build these things. We have to lead by example. We use our own resources, me and the brethren. And we go out here and we started this up, man. On Sunday, we held our second event over there, man. We had people in the community. And this is in the center of Baltimore City, man. You know, North Charles Street is the dividing line between East and West. And we're in the heart of the city. We had 50 people, 30 to 50 people on the street meditating. You know what I'm saying? Sister was doing a singing bowl. We had a brethren lead in the meditation. We had a festivity, the music out there. We had feeding the people, you know. And from that, man, we having workshops out here. It's just the power of intention. So on the city, we have to do the work ourselves. I appreciate you for being patient with me. I know that was a lot. No doubt, brother. But like I say, man, it's a story. If anybody want to look into it, the truth visit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really speak on it a lot, but I know this platform is a strong platform. You're a strong king. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, love to your blessings.
All right, thank you, fam. I appreciate it. Blessings. See, that brother he touched on a lot of things there. He touched on a lot of things. Number one, that's a brother who been through certain scenarios, who takes responsibility for his actions. And he's come to the realization, one moment, caller. He's come to the realization that we create our own world to a degree. Some of the things that happen around us, you know, we got to hold ourselves accountable. And he understands that it's the time of ascension. It's time to put action to the table, brothers and sisters, especially you brothers out there. It's time to start doing. Not just talking about it. It's time to actually start putting these thoughts, these ideas into reality. Because it's in you. We got next, but you got to, listen, we got next, but you got to build it, brothers. Alabama, shalom.
No bird.
What's good with you, brother?
Man, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I'm glad you just answered this phone.
Okay. All praises to the Most High. We linked in.
For the 1,000, I guess everything with me.
1,000.
I'm gonna start off with this, just how my life, you know, how everything started.
No, no, brother. Listen, brother. Listen. Before you start, because I notice a lot of brothers they call, a lot of brothers and sisters they call, and they giving their life. They kind of tell them what happened.
No. I ain't about to give my whole.
No. But listen, let me just.
I'm just speaking on how
listen,
I got
brother.
introduced to God.
Okay, cool. But before you start, let me give the people a synopsis of what the chat is about. Okay, so we can have a reminder of what's going on in this chat. So right now in this chat, for those who are calling in, when you call in, I want you to keep it short because there's a lot of callers coming. Number one. Number two, the parameters of the conversation is this. We speaking about all of the type of people that we got to maneuver around being in this truth. All right. That's what the topic is about. How can we maneuver successfully without falling victim to these intruders, these spirit invaders, these people who are out to destroy us? How do we maneuver wisely and how do we prepare for the world to come? If we had, let's say, 10 months left, what could we do as a whole, as people, to be right for the kingdom to come? All right, that's kind of what we're talking about. The last brother, he talked about some of the action he put on the table and some of the ways we got to maneuver. So you can share what you got to share, my brother.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna start off and just speaking on how I even met God. How I even came in contact with him.
Okay.
Like my mom used to pray when I was little, and I always had a script or like a sense that it was a higher power,
Right.
Even though I didn't really, she used to whoop us to go to church. I didn't really like to go to church, but as growing up, getting older, I was still in the streets and wanted to do other things,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I got locked up one time, and before I got locked up, I used to rap. I still rap now. My game used to be called Get Money Every Day. And when he locked me up, he told me to change it to God Mean Everything. So I was like, damn, why you chose me out of everybody, and he came to me in the voice, so I started reading more, and I learned how he came at Abraham and every prophet in the Bible, he came at him in the voice.
Yep.
And so I took heed to it, and I tried to live by his way and his example, and I didn't know that my family was racist and stuff,
So let me ask you this, brother, not to cut you off, but what did you change the name? Because I didn't hear that correctly. I want to make sure I got this right. What was your name?
It was first called Get Money Every Day.
What's it called now?
I got tattoo on my sleeve and all that. I got GME on my sleeve.
What's it called now?
My first tattoo.
What's it called? And
then I was locked up. They were really trying to send me down the road, but God was just showing me, protect you, man. At any type of time, he'll cope with your sin. He just wants you to follow him,
Absolutely.
So
let me ask you this, brother. Now let me ask. Okay, listen, brother. Listen. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Now I know you came from a critical background. You've been through a lot. You've been arrested. You've been locked up. A lot of us brothers been through that situation. Let me ask you this, right? If we had 10 months, and I'm just throwing a number up, this is hypothetical, that we had to get right for the Most High, what do we need to, what would you say as a whole in regards to our people? What do you think?
I would say stop eating meat. Get in your Bible more, read more verses than you eat food, drink a lot of water, just be at peace with yourself and, repent for the things that you did wrong. Keep moving on in life,
But thank you for that, brother. I appreciate you. We got a lot of calls, so I'm gonna go to the next call. Thank you, family. I appreciate your call.
Okay, please.
All right, peace. And what I'm really hoping to do in this stream is I'm really hoping to break the spirit of procrastination that's on our people. When we know it's certain things that we got to do to get right. And I also want to get it to the point where we know how to maneuver among these devils, because we know it's a transition happening. We know we got next. That's what I'm hoping to do in this stream. So if you got some valid points to bring to the table and you ready to elevate and edify, then make sure you call in. And you can give your personal testimonies, especially if it's relatable. Wisconsin, you on the line.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, shalom, brother.
Shalom, shalom. Talk a little quiet. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Basically, my household is, turn the stream down. My household is split between Jacob and Gentile.
Okay.
Pretty much even split.
Okay.
And so, and I'm seeing the ramifications of that dynamic, manifest every single day in our interactions and everything. And so, I know full well firsthand, the spiritual battle taking place. And I just want to say, Israel, like we need to prepare for the Exodus. Like this, even today, before I even knew this was going to be the topic, I bought a camping tent, survival gear, just things like that, because the Most High brought me into some money recently, and I was, I was spending it on certain things I thought I needed, and I was going through some hardship afterward, and then, I did some meditation on it, and it kind of revealed to me that, you need to prepare. You need to prepare to lead Babylon, and you need to be prepared to lead, people who aren't ready to come into this truth and really live it. Absolutely. And that includes family members. And I think we as a nation, we need to stop. We need to stop being so. Of course, in this day and age, people aren't so trustworthy of each other. But we need to keep testing these. Keep testing every spirit. And we need to really start coming together. And I've been trying to reach out to brothers all over the place. I was really disappointed, the Jamaica retreat didn't go through, because I'm just all about right now connecting with the family, the tribe.
No doubt.
Times getting rough, and when this stuff blows up in this country,
were you a part of
you don't want to be around these people. I'm just I can see it in my own family. So,
were you a part of the group?
It's kind of crazy right now. That's all I want to say. I want to keep it short.
No doubt, brother.
I wanted to say,
hey, can you hear me?
Everybody should.
Can you hear me? Were you a part of the Jamaican group? Like the actual fly group?
I didn't reserve a ticket, and I didn't have the money at the time. But by the time I was going through, that's when all the COVID stuff started hitting.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
So I could, but I hope that's still,
No, brother, you dropped. No, brother, you just dropped a whole lot, brother. That was a phenomenal call right there. You just, testing the spirit is very important, and there's a lot of people out there who don't realize how important it is to actually test the spirit and I would say, have the spiritual fortitude enough to know when to hold them and fold them. Because that's a big deal, brother. Like, you're talking about leaving Babylon, and the Exodus does need to happen. I'm in total agreement with that. And a lot of brothers got a lot of attachments to a lot of different people. Family, people. Some people can't let go of certain scenarios that they in, even if it's not family. Some people, the same things they hate, they actually love about this place. And that actually ties into mental illness as well. So I think what you're saying is very powerful. Being willing to be like a pilgrim, being willing to let go, being willing to get rid of some of the things that make us comfortable. And I think that's the mentality. I actually was thinking the same thing, brother. It's interesting you said that, because a lot of things that keep people tied down to this slave mentality is the luxuries that we get every day. you know, the luxuries.
Indeed.
You know, the TV, the flat screens, the food that they serve, you know, Uber Eats, like all these things, it makes you feel so complacent. It's like they almost want you to be comfortable. So
exactly. And I just noticed on my own end, like partaking in that kind of stuff, engaging in the world and worldly things, and even just like you said, the food you eat. The brother that was just on, you know, he said he was speaking a lot of truth about the food we eat. You know, drinking water, making sure we're taking care of our temples and our bodies. Like that stuff is important. Just like the video you did earlier about the head, that, you know, like that kind of stuff is important. We are electric beings, we are dynamic beings, and we connect with this earth. Every layer of this earth we're all part of this same, all the building blocks are shared among all life forms. So we need to respect the natural order of everything.
absolutely,
Spiritually, physically, and everything under the sun. So
absolutely,
that's all I wanted to say. I really appreciate your ministry, brother, and you know, I hope we do get a chance to connect.
absolutely, brother. Send me an email, man. We got a bill, brother. Great call, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate the enlightenment,
Definitely.
brother.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. That's the real deal right there. That's the real deal right there. That's a good call. For those who would like to call in, the number is 470-313. We got another call. 1168, Chicago. Chicago. You on the line?
Did I get through to you?
Yes, you did. How you doing?
Shabbat shalom, huh?
What's good with you, fam?
Not much, man. I just want to thank you, Ak. I want to give you your props, man. What you do for the nation, Ak, is tremendous, man. We love you out here, bro.
Hey, man, I love y'all too, man. All praises to the Most High. No doubt about that, man. You calling from Chicago, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
773-312 area code, Chi-Town.
Hey, man,
What it is, man.
give us the rundown, brother. What is going on in Chicago, brother? If you
It's
can.
madness, total madness, man. Listen, you know, with the gangs and the cops and everything that's just happening up here, man, it's wild. And plus, you got the protest going on, the shutdown going on. I don't know if the sisters have ever seen when they had the little riots going on in Chicago, and they totally locked down downtown, let the bridges up, you know, and just madness, man. It's just madness. But,
were you born and raised in Chicago?
keeping up that,
Yeah, no doubt. Were you born and raised in Chicago?
absolutely. Inglewood.
Okay. Oh, man, Inglewood. Oh, yeah. So, man, listen, this call is real timely right here because you grew up around a lot, and I'm sure of that. And
Absolutely.
as a brother who, and hey, listen, if you from Chicago and you grew up in Inglewood, you've seen some things, man. You done survived some things. I wanted to know, brother.
Absolutely.
I wanted to know, brother, moving forward with what you see going on just in Chi-Town right now. What type of advice would you give to the brothers who growing up, who coming up there to just kind of maneuver wisely and survive whatever is going on in Chicago, like surviving this madness? Because listen, this can go for every major city.
You know what I'm going to put out there? Christ. How people need to study the scriptures. They need to learn the life that Christ had, the life that Christ walked. Here's the problem. We got the law. We know how to keep the law. We doing our best to keep the law, but we ain't got no love, man. We ain't got no love, man. When you apply the law with love, you become dangerous, just like Christ.
Absolutely.
And our people need to apply that. Our people, we need to get the shirt off our back. We need to give the food to the children. We need to get back to the basics of what we've been missing for so long. It's been taken away from us, and we need to get back to the love that Christ showed us, and the love that we need to show amongst the body.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, there's no doubt about that. Hey, charity covers the multitude of sins, man. A brother can have that pharisaical mindset all day. He can have that Levitical priesthood mindset all day. But listen, nobody give a damn about the law if they starving. If they ain't got food in their belly or clothes on their back, brother on the street,
They ain't trying to hear the law. You know what I'm saying? Listen to how
exactly.
people suffering, man. You can't feed our people the law without putting some on their stomach so they'll sit down long enough to hear the law. Our people have been destroyed on all fronts, King, and we need to give back. I just think that, you know, we need to stay focused on that. We need to hug each other, love each other, man, and stay focused on that. I want to
No, that's a fact.
thank everybody, you know what I'm saying, for being here, King, and I appreciate your time, man. I'm a yield right now. Get back to the love, get back to Christ.
All praises to the Most High. Thank you for that call, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Shalom.
All right, shalom. That's the real deal, man. Those moral laws is what we need. Civil laws, how to treat each other. Indiana, you on the line?
Okay, yes. You hear me?
Yep, I hear you. How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good.
All right, great.
All right. So I'm ready to. This is really hard for me to admit it.
Okay.
But I would say one way we can start preparing is I would say maybe get off some of the medications we've been taking.
Oh, wow. That's great. That is excellent advice. And that actually ties into everything we're talking about.
I've been on, I've had anxiety all my life, and I'm telling you, for the past probably 10 years, I've been on anxiety pills. And you know, I've been having a lot of vivid dreams, and you know, just a lot, and it felt like the Most High is not answering some of my prayers, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So now I find myself now on this 21. I'm doing a 21-day Daniel fast, but in the middle of the fast, I said, you know what? If I'm not having enough faith to come off this medicine, you know, I'm still putting faith in this medicine. I need to put my faith in the Most High. So now I'm just really allowing myself to, you know, just cleansing my body. I want to lose the weight because, you know, our body is God's temple. So you want to take care of your body or we're no good for each other.
Absolutely. And you're right. And it's interesting you brought up the medication, because a lot of the times that the medication can cause the actual mental illness, the actual problem. And it's really, a lot of the times it's masking something that we got to conquer on our own. And if you look at some of the side effects, suicidal thoughts, and I'm speaking of those who are on all kind of medications. And I myself, when I was growing up, when I was actually waking up to the truth, I had people close to me telling me that you need to get on medication. That's the answer. You know, when the whole time, a lot of your anxiety might be because, listen, you know what's going on in the world. You're spiritually sensitive to what's going on. And
yes, and I want my mind to be right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, I know we're in a battle right now.
Absolutely.
And either I'm for Christ or I'm not. So I don't want to depend on man's, you know, fix for this, you know, for our temple. I want to depend on the Most High. So I'm really in my closet on my knees every night because I'm telling you, I just want to be ready when that day comes. And nobody, like you said, nobody knows the day or the hour. I want to be ready, but I want to prepare myself so that when I meet up with, you know, our people, God's chosen, I want to make sure I'm effective and I'm, you know, not some walking zombie. I want to make sure, look, I'm walking in the spirit. This is not, you know, I'm not walking because of this medication. I'm walking in the spirit. And that's what I'm trying to get now. So I'm hoping that we, you know, this message motivates somebody.
Hey, sister, most definitely. And the Most High is going to bless you. And I can hear it, and he's going to bless you, and everything that you prayed and asked the Most High for, you're going to win that battle. Continue to fast. Continue to pray and stay fervent in that spirit. You have a great spirit. I appreciate your call.
Oh, yeah. Amen. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, that's the real deal. These medications, man, gotta get them off, gotta get off of them. And there's a lot of natural remedies out there that can help with anxiety too. A lot of natural remedies. Certain foods that you can eat. Teas. Tea is a good thing to help with anxiety. Certain herbs. Ashwagandha. Caller, you're on the line from Illinois. How you doing?
Yeah, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
So yeah, I just wanted to call. I'm Brandon. I'm 18 years old, and I've been watching you for some time. I'm not gonna lie, you've been giving me a little bit of motivation, especially being young, not having that many people around me that
Okay.
just know certain things. Where I just wanted to call.
Okay.
Only YouTubers that I.
Well, thank you, brother. I'm glad the video's reaching you and you see the value in the work. Let me ask you this. You know we got 10 months, right? Hypothetically, I don't want everybody talking about new breed of false prophet. He said we got 10 months left and we still here. Hypothetically, you got 10 months to be faced with judgment. What are the things that we as a whole need to focus on, or the things personally that you think you should focus on to get right for judgment?
The Most High.
Yep. To get ready to see the Father. What things in your life personally do you think that you got to fix? Or as a whole, what are some edifying words you can get of people that can prepare them? It's all hypothetical, y'all. You got an answer, brother?
Repeat that question again, my bad.
What's that?
And can you repeat that question again, my bad? It kind of broke up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, your phone is breaking up too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You got 10 months to be faced with judgment, hypothetically. What are some of the things you can change personally to be prepared for judgment? Or what are some things that we as a whole can change and get ready and prepared for in 10 months' time? Hypothetical question.
I'd say focusing more on the Most High, also preaching His word, trying to spread it to other people so they can know the truth. Give them a choice, I guess you can say.
Okay, no doubt. We need to start spreading the word more. I feel you on that, brother. I feel you on that. No doubt about it. Man, thank you for your call, family. I'm going to go. It's a lot of calls on the line. I want to get to a lot of calls. So thank you for that. I'm going to go to the next one.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Michigan, you on the line?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
It's Fire Up Your Heart.
What's
I'm
that?
good. I just came up with some solutions, but they're not exactly perfect.
Hey, none of our solutions are exactly perfect. What you got?
I think the first step is we don't take the first run of the vaccine.
Turn it down in the background because it's an echo.
It's not tested enough.
Absolutely. Could you turn it down in the background though?
I just shut it down.
Okay, great.
So we don't take the first run of the vaccine because they're going to target the minorities. They're going to target the poor people. They're going to target the people that can't stand, but we have to stand strong. We have to say, no, first run of the vaccine. They don't have enough tests. The other part is we have to have supplies. We have to have, staples of food and water stored. Those are two very good things to do for the children of God, is do not take the first run of the vaccine.
Absolutely.
It's not tested long enough. All right, I'm done.
Hey, sister, thank you.
Okay.
That was great advice. Absolutely.
All right, well, that's all I had.
Okay.
And I love your show most of the time. Not that we agree on everything, but I still love it.
All right, great.
I appreciate all of your stuff.
All right, thank you.
Especially for targeted individuals. But yes, that I think for God's children right now, we have to stand strong. We're not agreeing with this first run of the vaccine. Being
Facts.
forced on us, maybe.
I absolutely agree. Thank you. Have a great. Thanks for that call. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
All right.
Cut out. Bye.
All right. Hey, that's a fact right there. Don't take the vaccines, y'all. Don't take them. They haven't been tested. We got the Virgin Islands in the house. You on the line?
Yeah, hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Am I calling you Breed?
Yes, this new breed.
Hey, I'm calling from the St. Thomas Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Yes, I've been following your live for quite a few, and then that's my first time really like catching it. Really, I usually watch a video, but I never really got a chance to catch the live.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in the islands right now, and then I've been on St. Thomas for like 15, 16 years now. But I'm from Guadeloupe. I don't know if you know the Caribbean island.
Yeah.
But I'm from Guadeloupe. It's a French island,
Guadeloupe.
so I was born and raised there.
Okay.
And to answer your question about what should we do,
Yeah.
I think I don't want to say simple, but it's just to get back to the original self. I go back to original culture, meaning that in the Bible, and I think that should be enough. Like to just go back to our true self, what we're supposed to do, and return to the laws and the commandments of the Most High.
Absolutely. Hey, you got it right. Because those who come
and then
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, hey, that's all it takes to be protected throughout everything that's happening in the world. Is honoring the Most High laws. And it's interesting that you're talking about the original culture, because culture is everything. And I think people tend to dismiss the importance of just having your culture, having your identity, having an understanding of who you are. It really dictates how you maneuver. It dictates what you eat. And listen, every way that they're going to try to poison us is going to be through what you see, what you put in your body, what you think, and what you hear. Those are all of the ways they're going to try to get us. But if you're following your culture, you know what to avoid. So that's definitely great advice.
Yes. One more thing I wanted to add with the food and all of that. I really think that, people should try to eat more clean and try to eat from farmers and go get the food in a farm, not to the store. Because I noticed also too that the animals are being slaughtered in the slaughterhouses. They've been tortured before death, and there is a stress hormone that's being released in the meat. And when you eat that, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna give you high blood pressure and all sort of problems when you eat stressed meat. And I'm pretty sure our ancestors, when they were killing animals to feed themselves, I'm pretty sure that they have respect for life. Most animals will not even know that they're dying. But now it's like they're torturing them and all of that, and they're getting stressed out before death, and we eat these things.
Yeah, that's interesting because not too long ago I visited Jamaica over there in Montego Bay. Actually, I was in Hanover, Lucia, and we were in the hills probably about 15 minutes above sea level. And there were a lot of goats, chickens, lambs, actually just walking around. And me personally, I adhere to the biblical dietary laws. Speaking of culture, since you brought up culture, there are meats that we can eat, there are animals that we can eat, and animals that the Most High God forbid us from eating. But we do, for those who follow the biblical dietary laws, what I would like to say is we do have to put into consideration how they prepare the meat. We gotta, we really do. We really do. We gotta start to put into consideration how the meat is being kept, what they're feeding the animals, how they kill the animal. Because listen, we had a culture and a custom and a way of killing the animal where we would sneak up on it. They wouldn't even know they were going to be killed. And it wouldn't be so much fear in the fear in the animal. And now when you eat these animals, they're torturing them. So when you eat them, that same fear that was in that animal is going to be released into your vessel when you eat it. That's why a lot of people don't understand why they get anxiety or fear or feel a certain way, get frightful out of nowhere.
I be getting a lot of sleep paralysis or nightmares and whatever from eating. And I know it's from multiple stuff, but based on certain food that I ate, like I could have a happy day and then a bad day because I just ate something that's just not right, So, and of course, when I'm trying to get back to what I need to do, I'll be getting sleep paralysis or nightmare because they hate it. They hate it. The last time I was watching a video about one of your videos, and I usually kept it on, and I go to bed and subconsciously I could hear what you're saying, and then these demons came to harass me in my sleep while I was listening to you.
Oh wow, yeah, you gotta be careful what you put in your vessel. Well, what we put in is what we get out. But to each his own. Some people like to be vegetarians. Some people like to eat meat and follow the dietary laws in the Bible. I eat meat that's biblical. I eat animals that the Most High God said we can eat. But I'm also very conscious of how much meat I eat, and I try to be conscious on where I get the meat from. Like, far as does it have any antibiotics? Does it have any fillers? Is it does it have anything that shouldn't be in it? I try to be conscious and cognitive of that. But a lot of brothers and sisters that's calling in tonight is talking about health, getting your mind and your body right. And listen, that's a good thing, especially for whatever we're going to face.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, whatever we're going to face, I think it's very relevant. No doubt about that.
Yes.
But
I'm going to give a chance to all the people because I know there's a lot of folks that got a call. There's a lot of, I could speak about a lot of stuff, but I try to just keep it simple, and then I'm going to give others a chance to say what they got to say. I enjoy your lives and your videos, and then thank you very much. You saved my life, I could say it. Yeah. The most I sent you and to do certain stuff, I needed it at the right time. English is not my first language, I speak French, so I'm sorry. But
no problem, brother.
Thank you very much, and then I appreciate it, and you have a great night.
Thank you, brother. All praises to the Most High. Have a good one. Listen, y'all, we was never supposed to know all of this. We were supposed to continue to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, be sick as hell, get high blood pressure. We were supposed to continue to take medications that destroy our brains. We were supposed to continue to take vaccinations. We were supposed to continue to just roll over and die. That's what they expected from us. Matter of fact, everything that they put in place set a stage for us to do exactly that, to just walk off of the face of the earth. But that's not what we did, brothers and sisters. We overcame. We're going the right direction. These Luciferians, these satanic beings, these workers of iniquities, these reptilian, sinister people out there, they never wanted us to make it. They never wanted us to know this knowledge. And I'm going to tell you right now as we speak and having these call-ins of people being proactive and coming up with solutions, they turning in their little mansions going crazy. Like, man, they just keep on waking up. Everything we put in front of them to try to kill them, none of it's working. Man, all praises to the Most High, man. We got next. They mentally ill. They lost. We on the right track, y'all. No doubt about that. Man, it's been a powerful live stream. Had some good calls tonight. I'm seeing some spam calls, so I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna leave those where they at. Y'all get ready. Prepare. Prepare every day like we gotta face the Heavenly Father, man. But thank y'all, family. All praises to the Most High. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this stream. Y'all make sure y'all share this particular stream. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank y'all for calling in. Y'all kept the stream lit. Y'all have a good one, y'all. Shalom and peace.